Hi guys, James here. Welcome to Tiboldi Goes Modelworks, and yep, it's another delivery. And this one came from Brooks Models. So obviously I've taken the label off. So hopefully I shall have a look inside the box. Again, excellently packaged. Bonus points to Rob and Alison. Oh dear. Got to figure out how to get into it first. Right, that's that side in. What's that side? And that's, oh, look at those lovely packaged bits. So that's some tape, a few paints, and we have a box. So you know what that means. We're going to have a live unboxing. So you can see how well that's all packaged. I've got some of this stuff to try. Mr. Hobby's low adhesion tape, which looks suspiciously like the old washi tape there, but 10mm wide. This one has the old so to take advantage of Nigel's discount code, I had to bump up the price a bit, so I had to I ordered a few bits and pieces. This is very well packed. Yeah, so VMS liquid mask. Yep. So we've got some of that. Again, this is a paint that I got because I've used rather a lot of khaki. And VMS have got a sale on it, so that's £2 a bottle. So that's LP73. That will come in handy for the Bedford, because there's a lot of khaki on there. And this should be another one that my paints for the Army Painter paints. If I can get the bottle out of the wrapping. There we go. So this is Barbarian Flesh. So we'll see how pink that is. Oh, that's very pink. That's brilliant. And finally, now who remembers my old SD KFZ 7.1 with its gun on the back? Flak Verling. Now, I got this kit for it was on Brooks Model site for a £5 or thereabouts. So obviously we've got the trolley there, so I've got to do some conversions on the Hanamag in a bit. But yeah, you can do all these bits folded up. So yeah, so this is a German 20mm flak Whirling 38 MIT SD-AH52, whatever. 1/35 scale military miniature series number 91. Again, a few of the options there. So boom, flak Panzer, verbal Wind, and a mobile wagon. So again, conversions for that and that. Obviously they'll show this one, have this one folded up. So have the shields sat in there. Made in the Philippines. No copyright on it, this one. Might be on the other side. 1977, so it's nearly 50 years old, this kit. So I think that qualifies it as a classic build for you here. So that's the two instruction books. One in Japanese and one in English. Again, some warning notes on there. No decals, fortunately. Oh, I just noticed this. This little card. Thank you for your order with us, James. Regards, Robert and Alison. So, yeah, I'll put that there. You can see the email and web address on that, okay? So let's have a look at this kit in a bit more detail. Firstly, we have the destructions. Again, it's a big long list, some bit of information about it. Again, you can learn English and German that way, because you can see what the words are there. Yeah, so you got all the bits, similar bits to the in the Hanamag. Sorry, well, I don't know what FAMO. Sorry, fixing of the machine gun bases. All along we've got tech tips along here. They're explaining to move a hinge from this side when you've got it folded up. Again, they're showing it folded up there, which I think is quite good. Obviously showing it with the without the magazines in loaded. And then a little bit that's different, the platform. So build up the legs for the platform, wheels, trailer on there, and assemble it in place. Fixing these little greeblies in last there. So yeah, short, brief, but to the point. open the bag. There we go. All in one bag, surprisingly, for a Tamiya kit. There we go. It's alright, I dropped a Ujima flip on the floor. Not that Judo comes in here that much anyway. So, again, this is the F sprue. Shows the guns. Virtually no flash. Literally zero flash on here. It says 1975 on this sprue. So yeah, make of that what you will. Damaged part there, never mind, that part will be glued back together. And that's the E sprue. Actually, I'll cut that bit off in a minute and glue it on. All the bits of the body. Yeah. Look, some flash there. And this is the A sprue, which I didn't have with it, so it's got the towing hook there. For the wagon, sorry, the trailer. And there's the bit it all sits on. That bit should in theory just clip all in. Again, that's 1976, so it depends when did you want it built. Obviously the wheel centers rotate in the wheels, making sure the little bit of flash is cleaned out in the middle. You've got the little pads there for the platform. Nice wheel arches. Some ejector pins, you're not going to see most of those on that, so it's not really a problem. So there we go. There's a quick inbox review of Tamiya's flak Whirling, or I think it's a quad anti-aircraft gun, and a quick unboxing of my goodies from Robert and Alison, so at Brooks Models. So thanks once again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and bye for now.